we're now heading out to sea where we're going to be for the next day. One day at sea and then back to Cape Liberty in New Jersey and heading home.
Yes.
And now we're just going to enjoy the ship for the next 24 hours and almost done with the voyage, but not quite yet. We got a lot more to come.
And oh my gosh, this voice is unstoppable. Where's my GLEE fans at? He had a groundbreaking role on that show, so amazing for the trans community and so amazing for our ears that got to hear that amazing voice all the time. Also a big Broadway star and once on this island. Please put your hands together and make some noise for Alex Newell!
The wonders of the world are set to stop at 7, but truth to tell, my figures don't agree. I was on GLEE and I did probably one of my most favorite numbers ever on the show. I got my script and I was reading through it and I was just like, why am I being bullied in a bathroom? Why is this an issue that if I identify as female, why can't I just use a female's bathroom? Like, what is it? It's common sense. Hello. If I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd roll out of bed in the morning, throw on what I wanted, and go. I get a phone call being like, hey, what you doing? I'm just like, you know, sitting on my couch eating some chips. And they were like, would you mind singing at the American Theater Wing Gala this year? And I was just like, sure, why not? You didn't nominate me for a Tony, but yes, let me sing at your gala. I'm not bitter. I was like, sure, let me sing at your gala. When is it? They said tomorrow. I said, huh? I don't know, I am frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted seas, the sounds here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry, and I need a moment. Everything's as if we never said some Judy and Barbara? Yeah, sure. Apparently, I love it. Forget your trouble. Come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment. The sun is shining, and just get happy.
Next number.
All right, everyone, we are in the solarium with none other than
Sister Helen Holy.
Sister Helen Holy. She just came from bingo.
Yes, I was doing my bingo ministry, and you know, I don't like encouraging gambling, but they actually have me hosting a slot tournament at 2 o'clock, and it's just really testing my faith.
For those who have never been on an all-inclusive LGBTQ cruise,
Yes,
from the mouth of the sister,
yes.
what advice would you give to that person saying, I just don't think it's for me?
Well, I always say, you know, give yourself a chance and see what you like. I understand it's a risk to spend a lot of money to come out on something you may not like, but I begin my day every day with scripture, and that is that this is the day the Lord hath made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. You can find your pleasure anywhere you want, and I find my places on these ministries on the seas where I can be of service and lay hands on as many people as possible.
Well, sister, I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole right now, but
Is there something wrong with that?
this is the inaugural cruise of VACAYA.
Yes, it is.
We're on the last day.
That's right.
So,
And it has been a rousing success that has been touched by the Lord.
and touched by many men, I think.
Well, many have been touched.
Yes, they have.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, and women too. Let's not forget
That's
our
right.
wonderful women.
There have been a lovely group of lesbiterians on this boat, and we have had ministry together many times.
Yes, we have. And we've had an amazing time, and we're very grateful that you've come on board. So, Juan Carlos and I, we have a mantra in life. Happiness is a lifestyle.
Amen.
So, what makes you happy?
Makes me happy is to bring the ministry of humor wherever I go and to invite people to momentarily forget their troubles and let me minister to them and bring them the joy that may be missing from their lives.
I love that, sister. Sister
Thank
Helen
you.
Holy, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you being on board and spreading your ministry of joy, happiness, and laughter.
Amen.
Don't forget to laugh.
Praise the Lord.
We have Captain Ian is the master of the vessel. Please give a round of applause for our captain.
Directly behind me is volleyball competition. We got VACAYA'S versus the crew. Amazing day. The sun is coming out, breaking through the fog. All right, this is actually a lot of fun. So we are standing on the pool deck here on the final day of the VACAYA at sea. Juan Carlos is wearing his VACAYA shirt, I got mine on, and as we look around the deck, you'll see literally thousands of other men wearing their shirts. We're gonna do a photo, a big giant group photo for the inaugural cruise. We're gonna be part of that, and we'll show you what that's all about as everybody gathers here on the deck. It's 3 p.m. And yeah, this should be kind of epic with a giant photo. It'd be a nice memory for everybody to have for being on this inaugural VACAYA cruise. I think we got a good spot because we're directly behind the pool. So if you ever see this photo, look for us. Him in that shirt, me in this shirt, directly behind the first pool. I think so, yeah.
See the spot.
We're trying to be strategic.
Here's what you missed.
All right, so like every night we received our mail for the next day, and tonight we received this little pin.
See it.
It's cute.
Zoom in. There it is. VACAYA.
Yeah, it's commemorative, I think. It says VACAYA Ptown Cruise, and the date, August 11th through the 18th, 2019, and coordinates.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Very
I like
fun.
that.
Yeah, it's a nice little parting gift from VACAYA to us on our last night on the cruise. Juan Carlos is going to put the... He's pinning me, everyone. Oh, no. So, yeah, I wanted to take a minute and just let you know the sea day today was great. We really didn't do a lot. We were just kind of hanging out around the ship. We just came from dinner where we met some more amazing, cool people.
Mm-hmm.
So we do recommend if you go on these cruises, ask to sit with other people that you've never met before.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how
a
you
lot
make
of fun.
friends. Yeah, it's always nice to meet people and find out where they're from, and you have great conversation. It's great. Yeah. And then we stopped for a couple minutes. We watched Tori Scott, who's a cabaret performer from New York. She's very funny, beautiful voice. So we got a chance to see her. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera with me, so we don't get to show that to you. But we're going to go see a comedian right now. Her name is Rebecca Kirsten. She's performing in the main stage, and she's a staple on Comedy Central. She's been all over, pretty much all of the late night talk shows. We've seen lots of footage of her. She's hysterically funny. So, but we're going to bring you along with us for that. But we wanted to take a minute again and say thanks a lot to all of you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this week of videos that we put together for VACAYA, not for VACAYA, but of us on VACAYA. We've really thoroughly enjoyed ourselves, and if you could do us a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Yeah.
Hit the button down below.
We want to bring you guys lots more videos. We've got a lot more coming up. Next month we're going to Mexico.
Yes.
We've got more trips back to Costa Rica. So yeah, there's a lot more happening for us in 2019. With that being said, as we always say, happiness is a lifestyle, and we encourage you to find your happiness too. And until next time, everybody, peace out, or as they say here, VACAYA. VACAYA. Bye, everyone.
I love being around gay men because straight men are just, not all. I know there's some straight men in the audience, but some guys do this thing in cars which is so disgusting. They actually think they'll get a woman to pull over and go on a date with them. I know some of the women are smiling because you know what I'm talking about. What the f*** is that? What do these men think we're gonna do? Be like, wow, he's hot. I'm gonna pull over. I finally found my soulmate on the highway. Can you imagine if you did that to a man? They would pull over in a second. They would crash into a f***ing wall. Can you imagine if a woman was like, hi? So my mother's a therapist.